Flex your biceps to the beat. Me and my set losing sleep just to stay up in the dance. Please don't try this life.
So it's away we go then. Barella. Cambiasso receives it in a wide position. And he's in on goal. Great hit! Italy! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Number 9, Retegui.
Chelsea are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Barella. Cambiasso. He could be in here. Palmer. Nice bit of trickery. Driving on and making good progress. Well, that defending is unapologetic. Fratesi. And Cambiasso.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Messi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Palmer! Oh, taken with style! They are right back in business!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
The goal scorer after 21 minutes.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Bastoni deals with that comfortably. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Barella. Now it's Tonali. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. 15 minutes till half-time. Palmer. Oh, that is a nice touch. Shot a goal! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He almost benefited from some real generosity. No wonder the keeper's going nuts.
Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Vinicius, he's had a hit! Has another go! It's in! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal.
Goal! After 35 minutes is number 8, Vinicius Junior.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
And here's Batistuta, and here's a chance. That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Chelsea heading towards the half-time break. A win very much in their sails. Cambiasso. Fratesi. Played back to the goalkeeper. Bastoni. Barella. Retegui.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and
has a go! It's a loose ball. Pedri gets good distance on it. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Chelsea come different game now.
just enjoy it.
Chelsea head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. He's having a go! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Chelsea have their second corner now. DiMarco goes short. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. DiMarco gets rid without sophistication. Vinicius Junior. Palmer. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. DiMarco.
Italy clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Oh, that was vital. Fagioli.
The
Now
attendance for this
Fratesi,
match was
Cambiasso.
71,898.
Oh, that's delightful. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Batistuta. Has a look and plays it forward. That's a shade optimistic. Bastoni. Tonali, who's set up one goal so far. And he's being shifted off it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Batistuta. Look at the space here. Brilliantly cut out. Barella. And Bastoni. Oh, this looks sharp. Tonali. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Palmer. And that's gone loose. Palmer! He's got a goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Minutes is number 24, Palmer. Substitution for Italy, number 9, Retegui.
Italy can now
Number
introduce
20,
the first of their
Number
substitutes.
3,
So the lead now is
Coming on the
2.
field.
Well, that's
Number
pretty much sealed it
14,
now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to
Number
see any
17,
complacency after that.
Villanova. Number 5, Calafiori.
Pedri. DiMarco cuts out the pass.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's managed to get free.
Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Di Lorenzo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cleared without hesitation. Pedri. And it's Batistuta. Fiddles it through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into
added
tunnel
minutes
vision
has been
because
indicated.
he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that is as far as it goes. Chelsea have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Palmer claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Tickets at hand, as it's time to announce today's
Well,
winning
from
lottery
behind, Jim,
numbers.
that is some win, isn't it?
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.